Hi, and welcome back. You've made it to day three. We're more than halfway through, I think, if it's day three. We have now got a really clear sense of your purpose and your people from the first two sections of the workbook. So now we can start looking at the energy behind your brand. So your vibe, your personality, and your tone. Because it's not just about what you're saying, it's how you say it. And how your audience feels when they are experiencing your brand. So we want to think of the brand, your brand, like a person. So is she poetic and warm, or is she sharp and editorial? Is it kind of grounded, nurturing, or is it more clever and more playful? So think about this in this section of the workbook because your brand's personality will shape everything from your website copy to how you deal with your clients and even down to your Instagram captions, that kind of thing. So it's really important to have a really good think about this. So um, just in case you need some prompts or some inspiration, a few personality words to get you thinking are things like calm, intuitive, elevated. Maybe it's bold and it's fun and it's fearless. Perhaps it's more feminine and powerful, or perhaps it's more quietly confident, warm, grounded, that kind of thing. So get a thesaurus out, get a dictionary out, and start thinking about some really good descriptive words to describe your brand. Um, I'll just share a story about one of my clients who's a jewelry designer. She wanted her brand to feel extremely luxurious, but still very emotionally personal because everything that she creates is entirely bespoke. So we really needed to lean into that. And we kind of used that softness with the strength by using really, really classic serif typography, quite a warm and bright palette, and a copy that was both refined but also real. And that's what a brand vibe can do. It can create this lovely emotional resonance before someone's even kind of read your offer or your product description or your pricing. It can really connect with them on a really deep level so that the sell isn't as hard, if that makes sense. So, in the workbook today, in this section, you're going to have a look at some really strong descriptive personality words. There's a kind of this, that quiz to get a feel for what your style could be. So, just some inspiration there. And we really want to kind of describe your brand like a person. So, how she behaves, how she talks, how she kind of operates. Again, like the whole workbook, it doesn't need to be fancy, it doesn't need to be really detailed, it just needs to be honest. So, again, get it all out on paper, brainstorm, and kind of get a feel for what feels right. So, the goal here is getting clear. So, that whether you're writing your Instagram caption or you're creating some graphics or visuals, you know exactly what your brand should feel like and it feels natural. So do that bit of your workbook, and then I'll see you here tomorrow where we're going to look at the whole visual identity. We're going to use everything we've worked on so far and kind of build that visual identity and see how that should look. So I can't wait to see you there. So again, let me know how you're getting on. Please reply to the email. If you're having any problems or you're stuck, then I'd love to hear from you because I'm sure I can help. Okay.